All right, in rest in peace, legend news.
Oh no. I know.
You do?
Yeah. I'm gonna let
Come on, there's a legend that just
a legend.
rest in peace.
Legend.
Submitted by Me So Hungry.
Oh, me so hungry.
I know that song.
What? What song is that?
Me so horny.
All right, the world is mourning after Hugh Hefner passes away at age 91.
What the fuck?
What?
I thought I was gonna get a reaction or something because you didn't know about the legend.
No, because I didn't know he was considered a legend.
What?
I mean, I know who he is. I know
Playboy.
Yeah, I know about
Playboy
that. I know about all of that. But like
Oh,
for
I
me,
thought it'd be
legend, it's
legendary.
like I usually think of it as someone that's like
Hercules?
skill based.
Michael Jackson.
That is he's a writer. He's a writer and he's a business.
Changed the game like crazy.
Oh, okay.
He's a
Maybe my definition of legend is skewed then. 'Cause
Maybe
I wouldn't
ours
consider like Trump a legend.
You
I
would
wouldn't.
not?
No.
Oh.
For me, I thought legend was skill based, like he's a fighter or he's a musician or a singer or like dance.
He's a writer. If you actually read up on Hugh Hefner in the 50s and the 60s, he was a prolific writer, and like the fact he started the magazine and built into the company it is now, it's pretty amazing.
Magazine mogul.
And the fact that it was back then. I think that's the key thing, because it was so much more, not so open back then, I think, things were a lot more, what's that word called?
Taboo.
Exclusive.
Conservative, yeah, it was a lot more conservative. And he was able to build something in that time of that caliber. I think that was pretty amazing.
At a time where like girls wore pretty much wetsuits to go swimming at.
Yeah, and you had a button up all the way to the top.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Hugh Marston Hefner, he was born in 1926.
Goddamn.
He started Playboy in 1953.
Oh yeah.
That was a living fossil.
Yeah, a lot of people were just really bummed out that he passed because he's a legend. But there were also a lot of people that were like, good.
Whoa.
Let him be gone, because it's mainly like the feminists or like people that are just against what he did with Playboy and everything. So
That's
it's like
interesting.
half and half. Well, not really fully half, but there's still some people that they didn't really mind.
So
his
they're
passing.
condemning him after death the way people condemn like Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden, like that.
No, not that
Oh, okay,
crazy,
all right.
but
There's probably people that just really despise him though,
yeah.
because how he made a profit by objectifying women and stuff.
Not only that, but there was a lot of rumors and stories from previous playmates that he was controlling and abusive and things like that. So that's why that group of people were they didn't mind that he passed. But talking about the majority, a lot of people were really sad of his passing. So I'll show you guys some photos. Here's Hugh Hef.
Oh, he was a captain of a ship?
That was his look though. He always had the hat.
And like the red or the burgundy robe.
Pipe. Do you have a pipe?
He was always in the robe.
He has like a smoker robe or something.
Here he is with his bunnies. Yeah, and so like he had his magazine. At one point he had a club in Chicago. And so here, remember how he did the reality TV show Girls Next Door?
Oh yeah.
So this is one of the girls, Brigitte. So she tweeted out when he passed, "So sad but forever grateful for all the wonderful memories and amazing experiences. Hashtag rest in peace Hef, hashtag Playboy broken heart emoji."
How do you stay a sex symbol till your 90s?
Maybe it's his money.
Maybe.
I think it's his mind, his like how powerful he is and like what he was able to do.
I've never heard him talk or do any of that.
Because you're never around him.
No, not like in person, like in interviews. Like I've never heard an interview with him or anything.
There are.
They have documentary.
Yeah, he's speaking.
He has a World Guinness record for the largest scrapbooking collection.
What?
He has enough content to go like 30 years of like watching his shit, like his whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he even hired a person to specifically do that. Like everything that his entire life was about, it's documented.
Wait, so he vlogged his entire life, but not in vlog,
like
but yeah,
scrapbooking.
scrapbooking.
No, there's also a lot of video
There's
content.
video too?
A lot. He has like homemade.
If you follow Playboy, they post like Scrapbook Monday or whatever, and you can see all the old photos that they post every week.
It's pretty tight. Like seeing so many years of like,
How cool.
yeah.
Was he ever
And then
married?
Kim, he was married 3 times.
3 times?
So yeah, Kim tweeted out, "Rest in peace to the legendary Hugh Hefner. I'm so honored to have been a part of the Playboy team. You will be greatly missed. Love you, Hef, XOXO."
She put a bunch of her Playboy pictures up, and I saw her vagina. That was pretty crazy.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Not
Her
even, like,
vagina's
blurred
out
out?
Well, the top vagina. Huh?
Oh.
What's a top vagina?
Like the this part. Like just the facing it.
Yeah.
Did it have a unibrow on it?
This part?
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah, she didn't say. I was like, oh, cool. I got to see it.
Oh. I mean, you can
How'd
also
you
watch
feel
her
about
sex
seeing
tape.
it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to see her boning.
Or hoo-ha?
Neither do I. Yeah, and then Jenny McCarthy, sorry. She wrote, "Rest in peace, Hef. Thank you for being a revolutionary and changing so many people's lives, especially mine. I hope I made you proud."
He made so many stars, huh?
A lot, yeah.
That's so cool.
He was also a civil rights activist. So Reverend Jesse Jackson, he tweeted out, "Hugh Hefner was a strong supporter of the civil rights movement. We shall never forget him. May he rest in peace."
He's a handsome man.
Handsome old man.
Handsome old man. Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like young.
Yeah, during the time of, I think when he made it, it was like what? It was still culturally segregated.
Still segregation.
It was segregation, but then at the Playboy Mansion, though, it was a very multicultural place.
Yeah, he was the one to feature a black woman on the cover when no other magazine would. He was a strong supporter of Martin Luther King Jr. And yeah, like he was heavily involved in that stuff. So
That's dope.
he
Is he
lived a
like-
full life.
Is he like the epitome of a beatnik, you think?
What's a beatnik?
Oh, the poetry peoples?
Yeah, like the hippies of the 50s.
Well, he says that he grew up like super conservative, and the whole reason why he turned into the Hef that we all knew was because in high school he got rejected by a girl that he really liked, and then he just completely changed like his entire way of thinking, and he even like drew a comic of himself of like what he wanted to see his future be like, and it ended up being similar to what he ended up being.
Oh, cool.
So he's just saying like the reason why he started all this is because he grew up really conservative and he wanted to break out of that. And yeah, like the whole, like he wanted to be more diverse and stuff. So yeah, he lived a very full life. And then someone created this little cartoon. It says, "Heaven? Are you kidding? I just left heaven."
Yeah,
I've
there was
never been there. Have you guys ever been to the Playboy Mansion?
No,
How do you get there? How do you get invited, or is it an invite only kind of
not
thing?
anymore.
Oh, it's not?
No, his mansion was sold to some super rich dude. And so they're thinking that he might convert it into a hotel, but we don't know yet.
People we know, like, went.
Yeah, like Erika goes every year for like Halloween parties and stuff.
Nikki, too, she has a photo with Hef.
Oh yeah, she was actually
Oh.
featured in something with Playboy.
But I think for guys, if you're not someone super special, you just have to pay, like, ass loads of money to get in.
Oh, I'm not getting in.
The only thing I know about for guys is I hear Michael Bay walks around with his shirt unbuttoned, showing his six-pack as he walks around the mansion all day long.
Michael Bay.
Yeah,
I mean, if you worked hard for it, you should show it off.
yeah,
Michael Bay has a six-pack?
yeah. Like a director with a six-pack, and he's just walking around all.
So
ripped.
does he wear like a cholo where it's just unbuttoned here and it's just...
No, he wears it Miami
I
style.
think the whole thing is just unbuttoned, so it's
like a-
six-pack.
Like the Will Smith look from Bad Boys, running shirt with it open.
yeah.
Like an Abercrombie model or some shit? Yeah. That's
With,
interesting.
his, with Michael Bay's trademark, what do you call it? The mullet haircut that he has.
I think I'd wear just underwear and a t-shirt.
At the Playboy Mansion?
Yeah.
What kind of underwear?
Just like Speedos or something.
That's what I pictured too.
So it's like a little baby walking around with just a t-shirt and legs just like that. Do the opposite, you know? You gotta change the game.
That's true. That's true.
That'd be memorable. It's nuts to think like 10 years ago, maybe even like closer to 20, like a lot of girls would strive. I shouldn't say a lot, but there were girls that I knew that were striving to get into like anything Playboy. Like Playboy was like the shit. Like they would get like tattoos of the bunny and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? Like the brand was huge.
I think Instagram killed Playboy, huh?
Kind of. Well, I think just social media killed anything print.
Yeah, well, the magazine, they're no longer going to be printing anymore. They just kept it around as long as Hef was alive.
Oh my god!
Fucking
Didn't his son like
crazy.
take it over or something like that?
But then I guess they were just like, we're not making money on this at all. So they're like, we're just going to keep it around.
Became a passion project.
Exactly, yeah. Until
Oh,
he's
that's really sad.
Yeah, it makes sense because if you think about like back in the day, the only access to this kind of
Titties.
editorial plus pictures is just Playboy or Hustler. Those were the two things. Hustler if you wanted to watch the hardcore shit, and then like porn came out on VHS.
Yeah,
DVD.
apparently the Hustler dude, he wanted to buy the Playboy Mansion. And he wanted to create it into the Hustler Mansion, but then the other rich guy.
It's not the same though. Playboy's classy.
Yeah, you can't do that to Playboy.
Hustlers like girls on meth and they'll do anything for meth.
Oh shit.
I'm just kidding.
Damn.
But it's kind of like the trash side. It's like Hustlers, the dark alley.
It's like
and
the
then-
Walmart.
Yeah, and then Playboy's like the high class escort.
It's like it's the Sprouts.
It's the Sprouts.
Yeah.
One's Walmart, the other one's.
Cause like on the Playboy pictures, you barely see a little bit of the vagina, and then
Yeah.
Hustlers, you spread the curtains.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And there's like slimy looking too. Something.
Why? What is the paint?
There's just photos of them fucking.
They're wet. Yeah.
Girls fucking and there's photos of it. They're just
Oh shit, and they're fucking, and so you guys see penises too. It's like porn. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just straight.
photography.
But one of the first, big companies to really put it into a publication like that. Yeah.
And they have a really big, building on Will.
I was like, where's this going?
Have you been there?
I haven't been inside.
Kinda dick. Oh, building.
That's what he said.
And it's called like Flint Publications or whatever.
Wasn't that the most interesting you've ever heard in your whole entire life? I don't even know what you guys just talked about. But anyways, please subscribe for more random videos, more funny content, and more ha 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 poo poo in your pants stuff. Go ahead, subscribe, and for more videos, right there.